Well, I want to get on with a real quick video about baking soda because actually this might relate to some of the plagues and bubonic plagues and Ebola and everything else that's going on around here. Not to joke about it, but this has been one of the old standbys that doctors used to use back during influenza outbreaks and Spanish flu and everything. It works. It works. Actually, what this does is will oxygenate the body and change the pH level. Now, I'm showing Arm & Hammer brand baking soda, but I'm going to tell you this. I know there's a lot of other people that sell baking soda that's are in the alternative health markets, and it's still cheap, but it's marked up several times, and they're telling you it's aluminum free. Yes, it's important that baking, the only thing that has aluminum in it is baking powder. I want to go over that again. Even this brand, Arm & Hammer baking soda, is 100% aluminum free. It is nothing but sodium bicarbonate or bicarbonate of soda. That is all it is. It's the baking powder that's the one you got to avoid. I don't know. People may argue that point, but I'm going to tell you that is a fact. You getting, I mean, it only costs you $1.50 for a small box of this stuff. You don't need to be ordering online for some place for $4 or $5. You can buy just this brand; it works fine. Now, the one thing about baking soda too, it's very alkaline, and the body's pH. You actually want the body's pH to be slightly alkaline. Now, another way of saying slightly alkaline is saying a slightly negative body electrical charge. That's one of the reasons some of these zappers work too, because of, they might be, the electrical charge coming out of a zapper might be charging up the body's batteries more or less in a cellular level. But you can also do it chemically with sodium bicarbonate baking soda. Simple, very simple. Actually, I'm going to tell you, my mom's been taking this stuff for years. She took it since she was 17. Her mother told her about it, but my mom's actually been following it since she was a teenager. She's in her 80s, and she looks extremely young, and she's got no medications or nothing like that. And I'll tell you another story, too, about she's actually, before I get into a motorcycle picture, she is a registered nurse, and she's worked in all kinds of other fields in the hospital that were far more than just what the ordinary registers nurses do. And she'll actually tell the doctors herself. She'll go, "What's your secret?" And she goes, "I stay away from you people." That's what she would tell them. She'd tell them, "I stay away from you people." And she looks very young. Like they go in there and say, "Well, where's the one that's over in the 80s? Where is it?" It's her. She looks like she's like 30 years old younger. But anyway, there's other uses for it besides on the body. I've actually used it on the bike to clean the battery. You don't want the battery terminals getting all messed up and things like that, because then it gets on your chrome and stuff. I used it to neutralize acid on vinegar when cleaning rust. You're cleaning rust, you just use plain vinegar. Let it sit there long enough, it cleans all the rust away. And then you neutralize whatever remaining acid is after you rinse it off with some baking soda. But the other thing is, there's a lot of different uses you can use in the body. Now, a lot of people talk about, they're worried about, let's say, chemtrails, right? That's one of the big things out there, or basically there's a lot of mercury in our foods maybe, or there's radiation coming from Fukushima. Well, plain old baking soda removes these things. You believe that or not? And nobody's telling you this stuff. It's the oldest thing around. Even Dr. Tullio Simoncini, he was curing cancer with a lot of it, going all the way back. Now, he got in trouble because he failed in one case, and they used that case against him. But, they were using baking soda as an anti-cancer treatment for the last 1,000 years. It was even in the medical literature 1,000 years ago. It's been around a long time. It actually will absorbs radiation. It absorbs heavy metals, alkalizes the body, which is the same as not just doing the pH, but that's actually changing the charge of the body to negative, which is a condition that microbes don't like. It can be used as a deodorant. It can be used to whiten teeth. It can sanitize. You can use to wash your clothes with and all that type of stuff. It's a lot of different things. And the point is, nobody's thinking about this deal. They're all panicking about Ebola, whatever. By the time I make this video, or whenever, how long this video is on, maybe Ebola will be a distant memory. Maybe it'll be, I don't know. But there's always something that'll be coming up. This thing is actually very powerful for your overall health. It'll help boost your immunity. It'll help make an environment in your body by alkalizing it, which is the same as taking the body's cells at a cellular level and making them more negatively charged. It's the same thing as saying alkalizing. It'll make an environment in the body that'll be hard for viruses and cancers to thrive. I mean, it's not going to do that much once you have a bad, serious condition. I mean, it sure ain't going to hurt, though. It sure ain't going to hurt. I'll put it in plain layman's term English there. But I'm just telling you that baking soda is one of the best damn things around. And who the hell is thinking of it? I forgot to put this on another video I did about Ebola. There's so many other things I forgot to put out there. Actually, forgot to put out about ozone and I don't know. There's a million things. But I says, this is one of the. A lot of people don't have ozone generators, but anybody can buy baking soda. But I can already tell the popularity of this stuff has went down because you look in any supermarket, where's the baking soda? You go look in the shelves, you got it tucked up on some corner someplace up on the top, and it's, they got the little boxes. Back in the day, they used to get like, 25-pound boxes of this stuff because they used it for everything. Baking soda, and another thing was plain white vinegar. That's something else to be used for something else. But that's a powerful disinfectant for the bathroom. That's safe. It's safer than bleach. To kind of digressing on something, but but as far as taking something in the body that's going to detoxify and absorb radiation and absorb heavy metals. Heavy metals and radiation are one of the biggest things that actually cause problems in you where your immune system is suppressed. You could be, if you're doing this on a daily regimen, like I know, like in my family, my mom has outlived anybody in my family by miles, man, years and years, and she was doing this, besides the Italian herbs and stuff, but that's one of the things she was doing. I keep forgetting about it because I keep doing all these other things, and I says, man, I got to be doing this deal too, and I says, let me just put something out on this real quick because I keep forgetting about it myself, but I actually take probably a good 50 high quality supplements that are the best stuff going every day. Plus, eat really good foods and everything. And, I guess it's not bad to do the baking soda, but if you don't have money for high quality supplements, I personally am guilty of ignoring some of the cheapest and best stuff things around, and that's actually this baking soda, which alkalizes the body, which will alkalize the body. I usually think of baking soda when I'm going to clean the battery on the bike or something, or I always forget about it myself for the actual health benefits. I always do too. And before there was toothpaste, everybody used baking soda, and they didn't really have all these problems they got today. It was a great whitener. Before there was deodorants, there was baking soda. So anyway, just want to put this out here. But I can't attribute all my mom's health to that type of deal with the baking soda, but part of it's the Italian herbs and stuff. Actually, they just came back from a trip from Italy about 4 months ago, and they were taken all around the town by the police and all that stuff, treated like celebrities, man. And the cops actually took them around and showed them the whole town, and this is where this is and how was that and everything. But this is an ancient secret. Basically, it goes all the way back. I don't know how far back it goes. I know it goes back at least 1,000 years. But, I'm a big advocate of things they used way back in the Greek and Roman times. And, some of those things are like even the herbs that they use in Italy, some of the foods they use in Italy. But this is nothing that you even have to grow. This is nothing that costs any kind of money that's expensive. I mean, for a pack of chewing gum, you could buy probably a good-sized box of this stuff for $1 or something, or whatever the hell it costs. For a cup of coffee, the price of a cup of coffee. And if you take 1 teaspoon a day, a level teaspoon a day in a glass of water, it's going to last you months. It's going to last you months, and it's going to do wonders for your health overall. And everybody in the world is ignoring this. I tend to actually get onto too complex with some things, and I just keep forgetting about this deal. I did put out stuff about it before. I actually forgot about it myself. It's like I know about it, but then I get involved in all these technical electronic things, and sometimes I forget about some of the simplest things out there. This will actually detoxify the body, remove heavy metals, boost your immune system, and alkalize the body with the pH, and also charge the batteries up at a cellular level. You can't beat it. You can't beat it for the money, no matter what. And they used to use this all the time before. Everybody in the world in the neighborhood knew about this. Whoever knew was in the neighborhood, that was kind of like the home specialist doctor. That wasn't actually a medical doctor. They all knew about baking soda. Now it's like big bucks garbage. And this stuff, this thing, if this was a patented medicine today, it would be worth, I don't know what the hell they'd be selling it for. But you could buy it for 50 cents or $1. It's that cheap.